What am I showing you is what, as a father, I'm talking to you like a father should talk to you.
Right.
Right? Because if I didn't, I was like, yeah, go girl, get as many as you want. Go on out there. It don't matter. That's what I was taught. But then I read the Bible and said, hey, you can't be in the midst of whoredom. Running from skirt tail to skirt tail, blue jeans to blue jeans, running to thoughts and all that. That's why we got diseases today. Because we sleep from woman to woman and man to man. Jacob is these people right here. Their name was Jacob's name was Jacob at first. God changed his name to Israel, and he had 12 sons. They don't teach you that in church.
He did have 12 sons.
They don't teach you that in church.
No,
they just tell you, come as you are, you're a child of God. Which one? That's 12 sons. Which child are you?
Right.
They'll tell you that, and you be like, you accept it, and that's it. And then you run around the church for an hour or two, then you're tired. Now he said, it's time to pay tithes. You pass the plate 2 or 3 times. Y'all don't see a collection plate out here. We come out here to edify our people. Right. Not to take anything from them, but to give them this bread and this water.
That's right.
Which is the word of God. Right? You finished that? Read it again.
The book of Psalms chapter 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob.
He shows it to the Israelites.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
That's you, young women and men out here.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
He ain't showed no other nation this Bible. Read.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
He only gave it to the Israelites. He
didn't
give it to nobody else. Just because they read it, that's not their book. Because they cast it behind them. If they believe that this is their book, why don't they follow it? Why don't they follow it? It's in their judicial system, in their courthouses. You got to put your hand on it when you go to court, but they don't follow it. We come out here to teach our people how to follow the Bible.
That's right. The book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked, God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth.
He's saying to the other nations, what you got to do with my book? These people, this race of people, what you got to do with my book? Right? Why are you taking it in your hand when I didn't even give it to you?
That's right.
It's not their book. It's your book, sis. Brother, little ones. It's your book. Read.
Seeing thou hateth instruction.
They hate instruction because if they didn't hate instruction, they wouldn't kill us in the street. They wouldn't be on top of that. It wouldn't be. You would be the last hire and the first fire. That wouldn't be. But God just told you that they hate his book. They hate him because they don't believe in him. That's right. You know who they say, you know what do Jews look like? Huh? In real life they what? But they say they are what? Sister got some knowledge. Go to Revelation. It's in the Bible that they're not the Jews. We are the Jews.
That's right.
Read.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation.
He said he knows what we go through.
And poverty, but thou art rich.
He knows that we're in the slums and the ghettos, but we're rich, not money-wise, in spirit. Right? Read.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
You know the lies of them that say they are Jews.
And are not.
But they are.
But are the sinners.
But they are.
And are not.
No, they are the Jews.
And are not.
What are they?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
They are Satan. That's who they look like. That's who they act like. Everything they do, they destroy you and put themselves on high. But God is everybody. The devil is a liar.
That's right.
He's not everybody.
That's right.
If he was everybody, we'd be all on one accord.
Right.
we'll be doing what God say. Right?
Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan,
I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
which say they are Jews.
They're saying they are Jews because they say Jewish. We say we're the Jews, not Jewish. We say they're the Israelites. They don't say they're Israeli. We're Israelites.
Right.
And are not, but do lie.
They lie. It told you that in 2:9. Now it's even confirming even more that they lied to you, that saying who they are, and they're the false image.
That's right.
Because they gave us a false image. Right here. Right?
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
One day they're going to worship your feet. When God come back and deliver us out of here, they're going to be coming to us, asking us for stuff.
That's right.
Can I do this? No. Can I go there? No. How are my clothes? That's how it's going to be. You're going to be ruling over them.
That's right.
That's what the Bible say. That's how it's going to be, right? One day. Now let me ask you a question. You was vaping a little bit ago. Why you vaping?
I don't really have a real reason.
So why do it then?
It was like
Huh?
started.
You started what age?
I started at 16.
16. So you've been doing it for about a year. You know you're defiling your temple when you smoke?
The what?
You're defiling your temple when you smoke. Did you know that? So then if you know that, then why do it? When you know better, you ought to what? Say it again, sis. See, when you know better, you ought to do better.
That's
Right? She is an older woman. She should be teaching the younger women what to do, how to act, what not to do, how to be towards a man. You say you're 17. You got a boyfriend? Yes? You know there's no boyfriend and girlfriend in the Bible?
Bring it out.
Did you know that? Okay. See, you know a lot, but you're going contrary to what God's word say. Right? You understand? This is not to pick on you. It's to show you and to teach you what your mom at home, your father at home, or your mom is single. So you come up in a single parent household. Now, what I'm showing you is what your mother should be showing you. Right? But coming up with no father, that's why our young daughters have boyfriends and why our young men have girlfriends. But there's no boyfriend and girlfriend in the Bible. Let me show you what's in the Bible when it comes to a man and a woman.
Bring it out.
The book of Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
No, he said boyfriend and girlfriend.
Marriage is honorable in all.
You're not even at the age to get married. You understand? You're 17. You got 3 more years. You think next year you're grown. That's what these people taught us. That when you turn 18, you turn 18 this year, you're not grown then. You're not 18, you're not grown until you turn 20. That Bible tells us that, but we don't read, sis. That's why we don't understand this stuff and go by God's laws because, I'm going to do what he say. I'm going to do what this race of people say because they said I could do it. I'm going to do it. That's why you smoke because they put it out there for you. We're naturally consumers. We automatically consume. If they come out here passing out bottles of wine, everybody out here be getting a bottle of wine. Because we naturally are consumers, and they know that. They do that to keep us on the bottom, right? But you're the greatest people on the face of the earth, right? What were you before that? Read.
The book of Titus chapter 2 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
The aged women likewise,
The aged women likewise,
that they be in behavior as becometh holiness,
behavior has become holiness, set apart, right?
not false accusers,
Not false accusers,
not given to much wine, teachers of good things.
teachers of good things. Young lady, you shouldn't be having a boyfriend now. Because if you get pregnant at the age of 17, now you're a single mom with a child, and you still live in the house with a single mom.
Right.
Right? You can't do that. So don't be having sex, sis, because it said marriage is honorable in all. Did we finish that? Right? In the bed, not defiled, right? Because you're married. Now, you break up with this young man. Now you go into another one. That's defiling yourself, and it's called whoredom. Right? That makes him a hoe, and it makes you a whore. So that's whoredom. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you a question as a person. Have you had sex? Right. So, right, see, this is what we don't get taught as young black men and young black women, to wait. We're supposed to wait. If we read God's Bible, as the church is supposed to do, and go by God's law, we'll change this whole face of the earth. Right? How long have you known the young man that was here? How long have you known? Huh? 2 years. So you don't know him. You know of him, but you don't know him. Right? So what you have to do is put boundaries. Hey, we're not doing this. You can't, if I get pregnant, can you take care of me? Can you put me in a house, feed me and the baby? We don't think about that because we get into our flesh, right? We get into our flesh, and our flesh crawls, and it wars against the spirit, right? So we do things that make us feel good. Like you vape because it makes you feel good. And that comes from depression, oppression. Get oppression, make a wise man mad. We're oppressed people, but we come out here to rejuvenate and to edify our people, bring them back to life. Cause you know the movie, the show, The Walking Dead. That's us. That's a black race. You understand? Cause we're not lively when it comes to God's word. Only on Sunday, which is the wrong day. Right? The Sabbath is Saturday. So what's your name, sis? Kyla. What I'm showing you is that we have to come back to God's laws, statutes, and commandments. That's all I'm showing you. Read.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Oppression makes a wise man mad. We have to go to 9-to-5 jobs. That's oppression. We have to give them right back our money when we get paid to pay a bill. That's oppression. Right? Not being able to do what I want with my money. I got to go to him. Get Deuteronomy 28. I know I'm all over the place, but what am I showing you? That we are oppressed people because we broke God's laws. That's why we went into slavery, because we broke God's laws. Right? Because that's where the oppression comes from not doing God's laws. So he oppressing us to bring us back to him the right way.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48.
Bring it out.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Who's our enemy? What race is our enemy? Say it again. Right. The so-called white man. That's your enemy.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
God sent them against us when we broke his laws.
In hunger.
In hunger. When we want anything to eat, where do we go get it from? What race of people? She said it. What race of people? You don't know?
White.
You know?
White.
Say it again.
White.
The little man is on point. We get it from the so-called white man. Read.
And in thirst.
If you want anything to drink, if you don't pay your water bill, guess who turns off your water?
And in nakedness.
And anything you want to put on your back, cover your body, where it come from? See, so that tells you that that's your enemy. Your enemy is not going to make you, your brother is not going to make you work for him and not pay you correctly. You work for him and got to give the money right back to him. That's the things I just read to you. Water, food, and clothes. That all comes from your enemy because we didn't listen to God.
Right.
So what am I showing you, sis? From what I told you about the boyfriend, what I showed you about the clothes, it's all in the Bible. It's all on that flyer you got. It's all on there. So what we're doing is showing you, sis, as a young maid, right? You can't let a young man defile you. You can't allow that. Why? Because you'll be a teenage mom with 1 or 2 babies, and then when you get 40, you'll be talking, oh, I want to get married. And every man gonna be looking at you like, who? Marry who? Marry what? No. That's for at the age that you are now. That's why he didn't stay, because he knew we was going to say something to him. Right? So what am I showing you? Right? That you are God's chosen people. And our sisters can't be whores. That's whoring you out. If he's sleeping with you now, 2 years from now, he's gonna be like, I need a new one.
Still selling ices.
But if he was to wait, right? If he waited, if he really loved you, he'd wait. We're not taught that. Right? What I'm doing is teaching you that now. Right? Y'all go to the same school? Right? So, I saw y'all when I first came. I said I was hoping to get to talk to you. One of y'all, anyway. What am I showing you is what, as a father, I'm talking to you like a father should talk to you.
Right.
Right? Because if I didn't, I was like, yeah, go girl, get as many as you want. Go on out there. It don't matter. That's what I was taught. But then I read the Bible and said, hey, you can't be in Mr. Whoredom. Running from skirt tail to skirt tail, blue jeans to blue jeans, running to thoughts and all that. That's why we got diseases today. Because we sleep from woman to woman and man to man. That shouldn't be. That's what the Bible tells us. There's no whores. Get that. There should be no whores in Israel.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23 and verse 17.
Check it out.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel,
There should be no whore. Now listen what the bottom part say.
nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
No man on man stuff. Right? That's what it's showing you. There should be no daughters of Israel in the midst of order. There should be no male that's sitting on another man's rod.
Right.
That should not be. But the first black president we had passed that law. Now none of the white ones passed that. Oh, Obama was a liar. He ain't do nothing for us if he did while we still in the ghettos.
Check it out.
Right.
Just like everybody running to Kamala Harris to do something. She ain't even black. She an East Indian. Oh, cause she got black skin. That makes her black. No. I got white friends that got the same color skin as you do. And I do. They're white. So your skin color don't determine what your race is. Your father determines what your race is.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.